what on a broad scale should any racer who's attending this, listening, and hopeful perhaps that they can send someone a Coca-Cola deck, you know, is it a good time to do so, or is Coca-Cola, like Monster and another brand I've spoken to, looking at more major restructuring of their sponsorships and their sports marketing? I know a lot of brands are taking another look at how they do things.
Yeah. So that's true for us as well. I know they're constantly evaluating, and working on asset strategies on how they participate in sponsorships, both globally, nationally. I mentioned earlier that we operate with a network of bottlers who also are business owners. They own the franchise in the area, so they're business investors as well. So a lot of times the bottlers have sponsorships. They invest as well in certain sports, things like that. What I would encourage you guys is just don't think about Coca-Cola. Think about what I'm saying in a much broader sense, and just take it hopefully as what I hope it is, as valuable advice on how to think about your approach and how you can help these companies achieve their objectives. That's going to go a long way, whether it's my company, whether it's any other company. Your point, or to answer your question, Alex, with regards to sponsorships, yes, the company is always evaluating that investment. They're big investments. I mean, think about the company has a global sponsorship of the Olympics, and a global sponsorship of FIFA. So there's a lot of money that gets tied up in these sponsorships. So they're constantly evaluating how these sponsorships are working for them. That's this asset review that I was telling you about, right? They look at it and say, how is it delivering on the overall objectives? So, but all the things that I was saying, it's not necessarily related necessarily to Coke. It's just in my experience and talking to people like yourself and other companies. These are the things that I think would fare best for your audience, for racers, to say, how can you as a brand help these brands connect not only with the fans there in the sport, but help them deliver on their objectives.